Hey guys, welcome to another episode of WoW Weekly with Myst, and for this week's events we have Time Walking. It'll be the Wrath version. PvP Brawl will be Arathi, and Darkmoon Fair will run all week. So I figure a great place to start is the trading post. It's a new month, March, and we have a new list of goodies. So as far as the freebie item you get from completing all your tasks, your progress bar, it is the Darkmoon Harlequin's Bells. This is it right here. So yeah, free item as long as you fill that progress bar before the end of the month. And then over here is a list of all the things you can get. So we have the Ensemble Fell Automaton Exoplate, which is a plate transmog set. It's a recolor of the Paladin T17. And then the Trusty Treasure Trove, I chose to buy this one. Definitely one of the priciest up on the list. And this is a Cloak Transmog. For those interested in knowing, yes, it does hide your weapon. I have not seen my weapon since I've put it on. Then we have the Ensemble Glorious Dragon Riders Mail set. This is a recolor of the Dragon Rider Island set. The Pandaren Monk Pet is on the shop. So this is a Blizzard Shop Battle Pet. I do believe it's retired now, but yeah, you can get it on the trading post now. And then there's the Frozen Shadow. This is a one-hand sword. It's a recolor of the Hailstorm. Filgreed Lion's Maw Shield Transmog. There's two great swords on here. The Triumphant Blade Master and the Shadowy Blade Master. Then we have the Pirate Hat, a Dread Admiral's Bacorn. I bought this one with my, with some of my extra currency I had. The Ensemble Vagabond's Midnight Threads, the Ensemble Wanderer's Midnight Trappings, Gnomish Liquid Transfer, Great Cloak of the Virtuous Protector, and then there's the Fabulous Flashy Finery. 1007 should be showing up fairly soon. As of me, reporting on stuff right now, there's been no date. But I imagine it will be sometime in this month. So I'm thinking that I'll be telling you a date in next week's WoW Weekly. Like I think we're gonna know very soon here. And so I thought we'd just go over the major things happening in that patch. You will be returning to the Forbidden Reach, and there's gonna be a bunch of stuff to do there, collecting treasures and achievements and all that. Then there's also the Orc and Human heritage sets. This is the human one right here. 3 variations of it. And then this is the Orc one. 3 variations of it. Also, we'll have access to the new Winterpelt Furbolg faction. I've gone over this, so what I'm going to do is at the end of the video, I will put in past WoW Weeklies I did where I covered it, and all my WoW Weeklies are always time-stamped. You can just look for, the topic name, and yeah, it'll be easy to find if you want more info. That way I'm not, repeating myself, in multiple videos. But Winterpelt Furbolg is going to be a new faction, and there'll be some rewards you can get from that. The Monk class will have some new races, so you'll be able to be a Goblin, Lightforged Draenei, and Worgen. There'll of course be some new quests, and the Recruit a Friend is gonna get a refresh, and that's basically it. And this will be the last minor patch. The next one will be a nice big one with a new raid and a new zone and all that. So yeah, this will be the last little tiny one. But I will say, for being a tiny patch, there's going to be a decent amount of stuff to do, because with the new faction and the return to the Forbidden Reach. Yeah, like the rest can be done pretty quickly. Like the heritage set quest lines won't take you very long. But I do think that Forbidden Reach at the very least will keep you a little busy for a bit. You know, you are gonna, there is a meta for that place, and so you're gonna be busy like hunting down all these different items, and yeah, I think it'll do the job. And as far as accomplishments and my goals this week, like I said in last week's video, not much was gonna get done in WoW because I've been playing D3 lately. So my character's 70. I actually got both the Demon Hunter and the Barb in the mix right now. So yeah, I've just been, gearing up, doing some GRs. I'm really liking the altar. The altar is kick-ass. I've got, like, my pets picking up a bunch of stuff now. And yeah, something that should have always been there, having your pets, like, auto-salvaging. I'm still getting used to the auto-salvage because what happens, like, you don't even really notice, right? They just kind of do it. And I'm so used to years and years of like 2 rifts filling my inventory. So every 2 rifts, I just look at my bags. And so I'll go look at my bags and they are empty, like nothing in there. So that's been very cool. I've been having a blast with D3. I always do though, I'm not new to the season, so I'm just really enjoying this season because it's like, yes, it's really easy. People are like speed running the max rift you can do pretty much. Like there's really not a whole lot of difficulty after that point because like the 150s are supposed to be your push. And yeah, and people are like speed clearing the toughest one that you're capable of doing because that's where it caps. And yeah, so yeah, but it's a good way to just kind of like exit D3, and yeah, I will probably still play D3 after D4 comes out. I'll still play D4 as well, but I'm one of the very few that had really nothing negative to say about D3. I think the only thing I ever said that could remotely be negative is that the seasons got a little repetitive after a while because once you've like for a long time I was doing the seasons for the stash tab perks, right? And once you get all of those, and then they started like recycling rewards, and so after a while it got repetitive, but I still never really had anything negative to say. Yeah, I'd call Kadala a cunt all the time, but I do that to WoW as well. There's a lot of RNG in WoW where I spend long periods of time getting stuff, so same deal. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did this week. I guess there's the trading post. Yeah, I guess I did do something WoW related. I did, buy the stuff off the trading post, do the tasks, so yeah. This week's accomplishments, because I feel like we can casually play D3 now. I just wanted to kind of like situate myself, and yeah, now I can just kind of casually play. So I think I would like to do some more stuff in WoW, more than I have been the past week. As you can see in this video, I still have not caught up the campaigns. I've been, I have done like, I barely touched the campaign shit, I have a lot of stuff unlocked because of, gaining rep, but I just haven't done it. So I think this week I want to work on that, catch myself up in the campaign, and maybe go hunt down some other stuff. I've been slacking a little in WoW lately, aside from mount farming, and And yeah, I just kind of want to do some actual gameplay, you know, and that's the plan for this week. And yeah, I'll probably return to some Breath of the Wild recordings too. So if you are, you know, I know this is a WoW Weekly video, but I know some of you guys do enjoy those as well. So if you're curious, because it's been, you know, I think a couple of weeks since I uploaded the last one, they are in the works. I will have some more of that out for you. And for those that are curious, streams have been on Twitch lately. Speaking of Diablo, I do have a few pieces of Diablo news before we end. Okay, first things first, for those that are curious, here is the PC system requirements for running D4. They are basic. Yeah, you will be fine. You don't need a great computer system to run Diablo, honestly. But these are the minimums that you would want. I mentioned this last week, but since we're on the topic of Diablo, I'll just mention it again. In a week, the betas will start. So the first one, the one in a week, is going to be early access beta. You need to have pre-ordered the game to have that access, and it'll run from the 17th to the 19th. Then the following weekend will be the open beta, so that's the one that you can take part in, even if you haven't pre-purchased the game. And that one will be the 24th to the 26th. Now, one reason you may want to do the beta, because I know there are some people out there that just prefer to, you know, not see the beta and they want to be like surprised when the game comes out. There is a reason you may want to do the open beta here. And that is because you can get the beta wolf pack. That is this here. So basically you just complete the introduction of D4 and you'll earn the title Initial Casualty. And this is done by visiting Kayovashad, which is the first major city in Fractured Peaks. And then once you reach level 20 on the character, you will gain the title Early Voyager. And then also by reaching level 20, you'll unlock the exclusive Beta Wolf Pack. And this is what it looks like. So that may be a reason you want to do that, whether it's the early access or the open beta. And that is all I have for you for this week. So I hope you enjoyed this week's WoW Weekly with Myst, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.